under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, second baseman. Number 9.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
In the second spot.
Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back on it. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. 2-out hit, that'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Malik.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hit out towards second, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Brantley. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting fourth, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Third baseman, Christian Villanueva.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Villanueva is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now, George Springer.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead
Astros.
things off here in this 1-run
fielder,
contest.
George Springer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's 1 away.
Catcher,
Evan Gattis now standing in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses inside 1-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the windup and the pitch. Aledmus Diaz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8th.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now to the plate, number 43. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Hedges is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Hedges corrals it, and the throw is in time. Reddick is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Forrest Whitley. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, David Dahl reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The left fielder
at the plate, Michael Brantley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error so far for the Astros. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. I'm pretty surprised by the location.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Christian Villanueva. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. He singled and scored in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there.
The batter, number 43.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 43 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 43 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Hedges rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chris Davinsky answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Davinsky.
From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, David Dahl. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On the ground up the middle. Galvis is there, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Aledmus Diaz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jose Abreu.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Christian Villanueva. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hedges. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Reddick. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 47.
Ready now, Chris Davinsky. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Tony Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tony Kemp sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Marwin Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Brad Peacock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 41.
Ready for another chance? Number 43. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Leading off for the Phillies. Pitcher, number 43.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now another 1-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Malik Smith the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Slice down the left side, but foul. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right fielder, Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. The pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder,
He's 0 for 2
number
thus
4.
far in this one.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jose Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Christian Villanueva. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Evan Gattis.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In now, Brad Peacock. And he's getting his first plate appearance. Here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Aaron Loop takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Aaron Loop.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading off for the Phillies. Catcher.
Now a hard liner toward short. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The pitcher, Aaron Luke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Nick Williams.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Malik Smith the next to hit. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. He waits. Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Brantley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit sharply on the ground. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman, Yulieski.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis onto the grass. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Struck him out. Houston, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.